Good day, everyone. Today, I wanted to go through the break and bake options in Automaton vehicle. All right, so this is a scene I have already set up. It has these pickup animated using just the default settings that you should already understand how to set up. If not, please go through my older video tutorials about Automaton vehicle. So the participating objects are the chassis, the truck body, and the four wheels. So 5 objects in total. And I've gone ahead and set up a path object and a terrain object. And that's everything that's going on around here. As I said, all default settings. So there's a couple of options that appear after you create your automaton, and they are called break automaton and bake animation. So break automaton is what you need to do if you want to basically start over or clear your automaton setup. So for example, I will go ahead and press on break automaton. So this option makes sure that your participating objects all go to their original position. So it's like nothing ever happened here. They all go where everything started from. So this is useful, for example, if you made a mistake. So maybe you created the automaton but you forgot one object, maybe one wheel or another or any other participating object. So in that case, you would break the automaton and create it again and set it up correctly like this and create again. So the other option, and let me reset my scene to show it. The other option is bake animation. And this one is also very simple to use. And basically, it allows you to bake your entire animation to F-curves with one click. It doesn't matter which object you had selected. As long as it's one of the participating objects, all of them will bake automatically. And also, we can go ahead and check the graph editor and see the nice animation curves. So right now, the path object is no longer necessary, but I could just go ahead and delete it. The terrain object is also no longer necessary because the animation in the wheels going over the bumpy terrain is all baked in. But I will leave it because it will look nice. So I will just select everything here and export to my favorite file format, GLTF. Well, I can go ahead and limit to selected objects. And I think that's pretty much it. The default settings are pretty good. And animation should be enabled by default, so it's all right. So I'll just go ahead and hit export GLTF and wait for a little bit. Okay, so now let me show you how this scene can be loaded in through a site like P30in. So here I am in P30, and I will just find my GLTF file from the system and drag and drop. So the nice thing about GLTF is that everything, including the textures and animations, can be compressed or attached to a single file that you can drag and drop. I realized I made a slight mistake because I probably didn't enable the settings to bake the modifier in the terrain. So that's why it looks like just a plane. So let's just export again and make sure that the geometry tab has apply modifiers enabled. And let's overwrite the same file. Okay, again, drag and drop over here. There you go. Now the terrain actually looks like a bumpy road. And I can go ahead and save this. Maybe add a nice name. So, Automaton pickup animation. And save. And after this is done, you can share your animated model with your friends over the internet.